Alright, hi, my name's Jewel, and we're gonna be playing the Minecraft again. Wow, it feels so weird to say that, and I don't know why, but put a little bonk in chat there. Anyway, I felt like I should take a second to talk about this topic because, yeah, it just feels right, you know. Anyway, so haven't uploaded in a little bit, I'd say. However, now I feel like this is a good topic to talk about. So recently, Mineplex held another Battle of the Bridges. And basically, what happened was they were going to do screen shares. And I'm pretty sure some people know how I feel about those. However, that's not really the main issue this time. This time it was more so the fact that it was basically going to be just your average run-of-the-mill BCL comp game for every single one of these scrims. So, you can imagine how poorly that went, because obviously, when there's money involved, teams are going to play like little boys that need help. So that's what happened. Leap cooldown, please. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a little diamond helmet here, because I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't wear a helmet. Always wear your helmet when you're playing the Minecraft bridges. Anyway, so this particular tournament, might as well make diamond boots too. Keep myself from dying a bit longer. Anyway, so I'm, you know, you can tell that my commentary is a bit rusty here. So essentially what happened was they, keep saying they, I'm very rusty at this whole commentary thing, but, like I said, it was going to be played like an average BCL comp game. So little boys who thought they were going to be funny because there was money involved. Yes, there was a $500 prize. And, yeah, there was a $500 prize to go for. And basically, I was on the team called the Stepdads this time around. So, yeah, we had a pretty good team. My mother was a bit of a dictator throughout the whole thing, but our team managed to beat one of the very good teams called Girl Scouts, and like even without me, like I'm not saying I'm their carry, even though I kind of rounded out the team and sort of, because it felt like they only had 2 main Zergs at that time when I joined, so I was like, okay, I may as well like go in there and help them out a bit, but so that's what I did. And overall, it was a pretty good success. And our team, like, okay, so first off, we were up against a team called MOBA Sweats in the first round. And we were like, okay, well, we don't know who these guys are, so we may as well just sort of give them a good thrashing, which we did. So there's that. I really hope there's more than just like this amount of diamonds, because then I would have wasted a lot of diamonds on nothing. Anyway. So my team pretty much went through this BOTB. We did pretty well. We made it to the top 8. And then, okay, time for the main point of this video. We were up against a team that I was actually on in the last BOTB. And if you have forgotten, the team I was on in the last BOTB pretty much got cheated out of a win. So to make sure that didn't happen again, they were going to make sure that they won by any means possible. And yes, you heard me, by any means possible. So, to basically give you a rundown, Too Long Didn't Listen, they stalled the timer and pressured us into getting disqualified. Now, we didn't get disqualified, is the thing, but they were pressuring us into pushing so that we could get disqualified. So essentially, they were cheating us out of a win. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Sorry, Rain, but I had to go ahead and save that. However, what are these guys doing? I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty bad. They pretty much did what any other sweaty team would do, and they stalled our timer to the point where, like, we had to rush them or we were going to get DQ'd. And so the first map was Iceland's, right? So Iceland's is already pretty bad for PvP. But they were too scared because because our lava places were better than them, so we didn't use the normal rotation. So because they were little pussies, they said no, we're not going to do tropical or volcanic because you guys are better than us in every way on that map. So on those maps rather. So that's what ended up happening. They pussied out of maps that they knew they were going to lose on, which I guess is the right decision. They had they not made that decision, they'd have gotten thrashed pretty badly, because that's what happens to them in a lot of scrims. They get thrashed pretty badly. Anyways, moving on from that, so it was Iceland's, just a good old run-of-the-mill Iceland's game. Except they kept on, like, pressuring us, and we were going to get DQ'd if we didn't push them. And they weren't pushing us either. So, like, they said, like, apparently the host was biased, so apparently they were playing aggressive and we weren't, even though we were literally doing the exact same thing. They were rotating, we were rotating, run-of-the-mill BCL comp game. Just the huge. I don't think this is going to smell quick enough, so we might be going pantsless to mid, which is not something I would like to do. Any coal, like, right near us? No? Okay. So, they pretty much stalled the timer, as I've said a couple of times now, and they won the ice round because, and also to add to this, we didn't have mains on. The VOTB rosters were only like 15 players, so like some of our less active mains said they could have made it, but we couldn't put them on the team. So there's that. By the way, this is something that none of the SV members can do. None of them can finesse like I can. Anyway, and that was actually kind of a nice 2-block. I didn't expect that to happen, but it did. I should be one of the fastest people getting me, but I'm not. Anyway, I'm here now, so that works, I guess. There's Brian right there. Don't slap me. Oh, Brian went Appler. Ooh, what a guy. It's the new meta. Annoy people to your heart's content. Anyway, I'm gonna stand down here now because I have half a heart and I really don't have any health, so I'm just gonna eat a soup. The only soup that I have, not to mention, so we're gonna... I like how we can have 3 pairs of boots. That's always nice. But I guess they have mid, so that kind of sucks, but they don't really deserve mid anyway. They sort of just appled us away. But that's fine, I suppose. We can just finesse them. Except I really don't know how far it is to next that. Okay, it's pretty hecking far. I don't know if he's gonna like talk to me a bit, but how does it feel when an Appler beats you to mid? Just gonna do that a bit. Anywho, so yeah, we're gonna go around and do a bit more F5 mining and pray they don't find us. Anyway, I don't really see why they would need to play that scummy, seeing as it's Minecraft, and like, sure, there's money involved, but like, really, you don't need to stall a timer like you did. That's just not cool, and it's generally frowned upon. So I'm gonna have to tell you that you guys did not play fair. Well, you did. It was technically within the rules, but you were essentially bending the rules to fit you, and that's something that you seem to be good at doing. Especially when your entire brawler lineup was blacklisted for registry edit, which they should not have been, I'll say that much, but they were still blacklisted, and your 2 backup brawlers were like left. That was me and Landon. If you remember that video, props to you. So yeah. Ouch. Block placement is off. Okay, well, our pickaxe is nearly broken, so we're gonna get a few more blocks. I really hope that autism guy isn't bee-hopping, because Brian's honestly not that bad at mining craft. Oh, well, isn't that just a sight for sore eyes? I may have to slap you a few times with my sword. Bonkled. Hey, you actually got a hit. Okay, okay, whoever was counting, can we please take a moment to appreciate the fact that they got a net total of 1 hit on me. 2 people, 1 hit. I don't either, but apparently they do anyway. We're going to bounce, because that's what we need to do. So, kind of going all over the place here in this video, but that's because my commentary is stale, as you have undoubtedly seen by now. Okay, next guy is up here. So far I've gotten hit like a net total of once by the yellow team. And I think Brian just hit me with apples, so alright, rip that dude. Is he too stupid to block above him? Signs point to yes. Alright, GG, bro. That was a close fight if I ever had one. Alright. So, another thing. There's this one kid, his name is like So, I think. Who the hell is he? Like, okay, well, maybe I'll talk about this ray of sunshine in the next little section of the video, but okay, it looks like it's me surrounded by a bunch of BCL people and a couple of Randys. So either I'm a very dead boy or I'm gonna finesse all of them. Watch. I don't even have full diamond yet, but that's okay. It says I'm running through 27 FPS, but we all know that's not true. Hey, I landed 3 shots in a row. I'm quite happy about this. Let me pick off this full iron. Thanks. You wanna fight? Why does nobody have thumbs? Like, for real now. Nobody has thumbs. I want to say thumbs in chat so badly, but I also don't want to, because that would be toxic. I'm trying not to be too toxic, even though we all know that's not true either. I'm literally, like, making the maker of rain himself very angry. Would you like to fight? Signs point to yes. I'm not going to sleep here. Okay, never mind. I probably should have. Roxy's not bad, but, I mean, can't say too much good about her either. Oh. Oh, I killed him. Well, I'm happy about that. Hey, would you like to fight? Okay, well, that's... Hey, remember that choke pointing video that I did a while back? Yeah, I remember that. Seems to be paying off now. Oh, it's just me and Roxy. Alright, that's cool. Is there anything in this chest? Not in the slightest. Heck, bro. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to let myself get choke pointed down there, so I'm just gonna wait and talk about the second round, which was coincidentally on this map. So, say that all of the chests are still here. Like, okay, before bridges, yeah, everything was great. But after bridges, like, after the bridges spawned, so it was just your old run-of-the-mill raid game. My internet was not doing that great that day, or that week, to be exact. So I was lagging around a lot. Now, they claim that they didn't ghost kill me at mid, but on my screen, yeah, I was pretty laggy. After watching the counter footage to that, Elf, let me just say, I really like your animation skills. I think you should work on animation as opposed to playing block game, because you seem to be pretty good at that. You know how to make a Minecraft player move at about 60 frames per second. I don't know what you rendered in, but you rendered it pretty well. Yeah, props to you for that animation. That was all a complete joke. I know Rin probably paused the video at that point just to, like, call me out saying, oh no, he didn't ghost kill you at all. Well, newsflash, buckaroo. I was lagging on my way up to mid. You may not have ghost killed me at mid, but I can tell you this much. Say, for example, it was over by, like, there's like a bunch of blocks here, okay? So, I got ghosted in one of these blocks. That's what I meant by ghost killed. Still technically ghost killing. Let's just leave it at that. So I got stuck in one of these blocks because my internet was lagging. It caught up at around here, but by that point, Elf ninja'd his way to me. I was about to say, like, if Elf wasn't Zerk, he would have had Jigsaw. Like, there would have been no explaining how he got that hit. But it was okay. I just saw I had gotten ghost killed when technically I did. They did the majority of the hearts when I was stuck in one of these blocks over here. But it's whatever, I guess. So yeah, another little tidbit about SC. They love flaunting their Minecraft victories. I'm not going to knock you back down, so if you would like to come up and fight, I am fine with that. So, yeah, that's something. Alright, back to this Sayo kid. No one knows who he is. He pretty much came out of the woodworks and started giving Rain a bunch of head. So Rain let him on the team, let him onto the BOTB team. Again, nobody knows who he is, but he came out of nowhere and was like, grade A, my man. So I'm a bit skeptical about him, because if you guys didn't know, back during seasons 13 and 14 on Badlion, it was not uncommon to see some random guy named, like, Big Skyboy 67 get, like, very high elo, or MMR rather, because it was season 13 and 14. Hey, I won that game. Anyway, GG. Sorry, Brian and Roxy, I had to slay you a bit, but overall, it was a meme. Let me see if I'm still recording. Wouldn't it be a shame if I wasn't? I am still recording. Thank heck. Okay, well, there's that. Level up my Zerk. That's neato. Alright, now it's time to play a game of SG, because that's always what I do when this spills over like that. Anyway. So, you want to stop lagging now, Mindplex? No? Alright. Oh, okay. So, I thoroughly understand how he was that good, right? Yeah. So, I'm not saying he cheats, but it's just, back during that time in season 13 and 14 on Badlion, it was not uncommon to see, like, Dab Yeater 26 get Diamond 3 and no debuff in, like, a week, and then get banned, like, a day later for cheating. Oh, speaking of cheaters, look who we have. It's not really a name in particular, but there's a man who's a bit less than legitimate in this game. He's got wings, he beat me in basketball, the works. So, good buddy Trey loves to flaunt his Minecraft victories, so, and like, for whatever reason, he already hates me. All I did was expose him back in May. Oh, I guess, the guy that was cheating got banned. Alright, that's good. But, oh yeah, helmet. But, basically, he just loves flaunting his little Minecraft victories. And who knows, Aceless is kinda still in the running. I doubt they're actually going to flawless Aceless like they say they did to us. So there's that. Poor guy. Alright, that happened. So, I don't know how they plan to beat Aceless, but who knows. Maybe if Venganza somehow beats them, like, they beat Paradox. I'm pretty sure Dauntless forfeited their game. Like, they just don't care. But, you know. It's, yeah. So, Yeah, I've kind of gone all over the place. But let me touch back on this thing. We had like maybe like 6 or 7 mains on at that point in time. Um, please stop rotting me away. Come back here, little boy. It'll all be okay. Get fricked, Hecker. Okay. Alright, I'm looking pretty stacked, I'd say. Alright, let's see. Who's this way? But, yeah. Oh, is he this way? Yeah, he is. Okay. Neato. Let me just tap you a couple of times. You made a grave mistake. Alright. So, yeah, we had like 6 or 7 mains on. We had to have people, like... It's kind of hard to put in, because we didn't have any subs. Nobody ulted. But we had to have people who... Like, we didn't have an archer main, for one thing. So we had to have, like, some guy who usually goes miner go archer. Because, like, archer was his second or third kit or whatever. But, yeah. He had to go archer. And on top of that, like, the only good play that I think SV did that wasn't, like, the scummiest thing in the world was when they got that pick on our archer. Like, all of them focused him. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it's Minecraft, people get picked. Anyway, let's go to the supply drop. So yeah, we had like 6 or 7 mains on. We didn't have either of our main archers. We had, like, they say it wasn't to screw us over, but they scheduled it. This is lovely. But they scheduled it at a time when our main leader couldn't make it, who was also one of our miners. So we had, like, obviously we still ran 3 miners, like the logical person does, but they pretty much screwed us over at the time. So there's that. I don't know. They're gonna try and play it off. Like, that's no secret. SV always tries to play things off when they know they fucked up. So, let's see. Oh, hey, the supply drop landed. I don't know why it's not elevated like it was before, but we probably don't want anybody getting this iron sword, so. I remember back in the day, chain helmet tactic was a thing. Like, if you used a chain helmet, it would, like, somewhat negate fire damage, but it still does. It's just that on Mineplex, there is no fire. Watch me get fire aspect on this sword. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. What about this? Let's try it. Nope, just unbreaking. They probably disable fire aspect anyway. Spec it. Imagine if we had gotten, like, power 2 on that, though. Should have checked. Alright, well, now we have 3 enchanted swords, so that's neat. But yeah, we didn't really have that many mains on, and they played like bitches, which I'm not too surprised about, but you get the idea. That is how a Minecraft competitive scrimmage will go. Now, at that point, I was pretty much done with BCL and pretty much bridges in general, so I was like, okay, let's go to Abacus, because that's a cool server. A day later, they announced that they're shutting down January 30th, so I'm like, well, shit. Yeah. So I'm kind of in a tough position now. I don't know if there are any servers like Abacus, but if there are, just, like, let me know. Abacus is pretty much OCN. So. I guess that's almost it. I might have one more thing to touch on, but... Oh yeah, that's right. They kept flaunting their victory. They're like, oh my goodness, we beat the stepdads in a Minecraft Bridges game when we've been around for a much longer time, have much more experience, and on top of that, we had to play like our life was on the line. Like, if we didn't win this scrim, some guy was holding us at gunpoint saying, oh my goodness, if you don't win the scrim, you are going to die. Because that's how they played. Am I surprised? No. Missed that arrow. There's a guy up there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there is. This is my kill. Good try. Alright, now I have to kill this guy, even though he's going to, like, stay up here for hours on end. Oh, he hit the ground there. Alright, well, that makes things a lot easier. Do I have any more arrows? One more. Thank you for watching this video. I don't know if I'm going to go back to uploading actively. I might not. Who knows? I might not. But I guess there's that. But yeah, thank you for watching this quality video. I expect plenty of dislikes from Rain and his crew, because they think that they're the superior team, even though they got rank 1 off of Dauntless forfeiting. But yes. GG.